Menglong's case continues to ferment. A rumored photo that can't be posted has blown up the entire internet, allegedly implicating a vice state-level senior official. Even more shocking, it appears to expose the red elite Zhiguangguang's vast money laundering network in a medical industry profit chain. As Weibo blocks posts and the blackout spreads, society still mourns a life taken away, with music and words. Don't miss the next drop, subscribe and hit the bell. The truth is burning, the regime's fear is being illuminated bit by bit. It's a tragedy, but also a thunderclap from a crack in the system. Truth will not remain silent, it will only be lit by more people. Menglong is gone, but the truth has not left. It is burning, ever more fiercely. A photo that can't be posted has blown up China's internet. Post it once, delete it in seconds, 3 times, and the whole platform crashes. Some say the figure in that photo is not an entertainer, but a vice state-level senior official. From a fall from a building case to a nationwide detective operation, the truth has burned its way into the center of power. Some tested images, some compared faces, some tracked IPs, the results frightened everyone. You can post Xi Jinping, Kai Chi, and Wang Xiaohong, but for 6 top officials, not a single image can be posted. This is not a malfunction, it is fear. What can make the entire system auto-silence is not a celebrity, but the system itself. The power dark curtain emerges. Menglong is gone, but the truth remains. Recently, a photo that can't be posted sparked a national detective storm. Some people tested Weibo image uploads, some compared headshots of top officials, netizens even dug out a vice state-level suspect, exposing a black hole within the CCP system. Not long ago, the Weibo blogger Lin Beichuan, on his alt account Lin_Beichuan_backup, tried to expose the person said to be the true protagonist of the Menglong case. But he posted this person's photo 3 times, and all 3 times it was immediately blown up, the system deleted it in seconds. It was precisely the main culprit of the case, whose photo Weibo auto-blocked and would not display. Lin Beichuan, who claims to be a red descendant, has consistently spoken up for Menglong. He hinted that this true protagonist is a supremely powerful figure. Those posts were quickly deleted and muted, and in the end even the backup account Lin_Beichuan_backup was banned and silenced. Previously, some netizens analyzed that the true protagonist, in Lin's words, might be Bai Bo, chief of the Chaoyang branch of the Beijing Public Security Bureau, and Wang Xiaohong, the Minister of Public Security. But netizens did not stop. They continued to list all high-ranking officials around Xi Jinping who might be involved, then tested them one by one based on the list to see which photo or name could not be posted on Weibo. The test results showed that photos of Xi Jinping, Xi Yuanping, Kai Chi, and Wang Xiaohong could be posted normally, but at least 6 officials' photos could not be displayed. They were Yin Yong, Deputy Party Secretary of Beijing, Wang Kai, Governor of Hunan, Shi Taifeng, Head of the Organization Department, Li Shulei, Head of the Propaganda Department, Chen Jining, Party Secretary of Shanghai, and Lu Jingguo, Secretary of the Secretariat of the CCP Central Committee. In addition, among these 6, the names of Li Shulei, Chen Jining, and Lu Jingguo were simultaneously sensitive words on Weibo and could not be posted. According to current affairs commentator Li Dayu, these 3 are vice state-level officials. Since Li Shulei oversees propaganda and Chen Jining governs Shanghai, the most suspicious is Lu Jingguo. Public information shows that Lu Jingguo comes from the public security system. He previously served as director of the Qinhuangdao Public Security Bureau, deputy director of the Hebei Provincial Public Security Department, secretary of the Hebei Provincial Political and Legal Affairs Commission, and vice minister of public security. He also concurrently served as director of the Central 610 Office. The 610 Office is the CCP's dedicated organ for persecuting Falun Gong. Lu Jingguo's current position is Secretary of the Secretariat of the CCP Central Committee. He concurrently serves as Deputy Secretary of the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, CCDI, Director of the National Supervisory Commission, President of the China Academy of Discipline Inspection and Supervision, and Chief Inspector. The earlier video from the incident scene showing a pot-bellied middle-aged man has now resurfaced. Some netizens previously argued that the man resembled Xi Jinping's brother, Xi Yuanping. Now some suspect that the man in the video might be this photo-blocking senior official, Lu Jingguo. He has that aura of a seasoned public security official, but skeptics argue that although their faces look somewhat similar, the head shapes differ. Everything just mentioned comes from netizen speculation and analysis, we cannot verify its authenticity. But the truth of the Menglong case is being torn open inch by inch. This storm, starting from a celebrity's fall and burning all the way toward the core of power, has already slipped out of control. The truth lies there, but the system tries desperately to cover it up. Netizens can only grope in the dark, speculate, and piece together fragments. The more the CCP strives to hide something, the more it deserves the world's attention. That vice state-level silhouette being concealed may be the CCP system's most light-shining corner. Some netizens dug up a chilling coincidence. Weibo's registered address is reportedly on the 8th floor of Chiyue Building, number 8 Xinyuan South Road, Chaoyang District, Beijing. And the building name, Chiyue, is also the location of the Chiyue Art Museum, believed to be one of the key sites related to Menglong's case. The exhibits displayed at the Chiyue Art Museum once ignited public fury online, now aligning that with Weibo's address makes one shudder. Netizens sneer, so Weibo and Chiyue are basically in the same nest. No wonder Weibo cooperates in blocking posts and shielding the darkness in the Menglong case. The Red Elite, Jiguangguang, Prophet Web. In previous programs, we mentioned the major suspect, Jiguangguang, real name, Li Ming. His background is startling, widely said to be the grandson of former Premier Li Peng, the son of Li Peng's younger son Li Xiaoyong and Yi Ting's granddaughter Yi Xiaoyan. He belongs to a top-tier Red Elite family. It is rumored that the incident location, Apartment 601, Building 18 of the Sunshine Upper East community in Beijing, belongs to Jiguangguang. The Rolex in Menglong's pocket at the time of his fall was also Jiguangguang's. Recently, commentator Li Muyang brought the latest information. Jiguangguang is not only a core figure across many major state-owned enterprises and the financial system, but also controls thousands of companies through a vast network, forming a tight money laundering profit chain that spans banks, SOEs, local governments, and overseas entities. This is not an individual financial crime, but a system in which officials participate and share at every link. According to an exposé by News Investigation on the X platform, in just one province, Hunan, Jiguangguang is said to own 677 companies, including Xiangya Hospital. Jiguangguang may be the behind-the-scenes major shareholder and big boss of Xiangya Hospital. In recent years, the special donor mechanism of some medical institutions under the CCP system has increasingly drawn public attention. Xiangya Hospital is also suspected of being one link in this grey industrial chain. Many netizens suspect Menglong's case is related to this as well. Some lament, once you're targeted by this sky-spanning net, ordinary people can hardly escape. A place originally meant to save lives is now suspected of being dragged into the shadows. Such a phenomenon compels us to ask, under such a system, how much of the moral bottom line remains? Crows fill the sky. On the 49th day memorial, the 7/7, for Menglong, huge flocks of crows reportedly filled the skies over the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region. Heaven itself seems to feel the sorrow for Menglong. Netizens left messages. Crows are spiritual birds. When they gather, there must be injustice. Heaven's anger and people's resentment. The laws of heaven cannot tolerate this. Even heaven can't bear to watch. Heaven will punish the evildoers. The crows come to announce the morning. That land is soaked with grievance. Kind-hearted people, flee quickly. Change is coming. Even the crows know that tyranny will perish and evildoers will be repaid. Community mourning and songs of remembrance. At the same time, more and more memorial messages are appearing online. Someone wrote on Facebook, "He was so young, so good, how could he leave like this? There should have been people protecting him all along, he shouldn't have been left as a lone shadow." Source, Facebook. Another netizen commented, "We can keep nothing, not even the last home of the little fish." Source, ctinews.com. Another widely circulated line came from Li Zishuan's elegy, "Just how good was he? He didn't have to be that good." Source, southiyul.com. Musicians are also expressing their grief in song. Taiwanese musician Chung Tung-lin composed the memorial song, "The Clouds Know," with lyrics, "The clouds know you once tried hard to smile, even when your heart was shrouded in wind and rain, the light before the camera, and the torment behind it, who can truly understand?" Another message treasured by fans as the gentlest farewell, "The autumn night is quiet and slightly cool, the gathering is over and the lights still glow. You said, "Today's clouds look beautiful," and that became your last message. These messages and songs mean Menglong is no longer alone. In nights of censorship and silence, there are still people using music and words to light a lamp for him. Truth will not remain silent. We once believed that what the news said was the truth and that the official line represented the conclusion. But in the Menglong incident, when a rule-abiding, kind, and fine young man is murdered, erased, and buried, when truth is locked in a black box and even mourning becomes taboo, only then do we see the sorrow of ordinary people in this society. People are beginning to reflect, so the trust instilled in us since childhood may have been an illusion. People are beginning to question, is everything we were taught to believe really trustworthy? Some say, silence is not neutrality, it is complicity. Others say, I choose to speak because I fear that silence will become a habit. Menglong's tragedy is a sharp sword, it slices off the skin of lies and lets people see the blood-red and icy reality beneath. As more people begin to doubt and reflect, a suppressed conscience is awakening little by little. Menglong's departure is not merely a dark story of the entertainment industry, it is a demon-revealing mirror for all of society, exposing the coldness of power and the justice that still survives in people's hearts. Awakening begins with pain. Everyone willing to awaken is a beam of faint light pushing society forward. Because truth will not appear on its own, it requires us to question, to pursue, to refuse to be deceived again. This time, it is a revival of conscience, a collective awakening.